Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I'm not ready yet. You ain't even give me no countdown on that thing.
That's my countdown. Welcome, I'm welcome.
Okay, gotcha. I'm ready. I'm sorry.
Okay, we got Miss Tamara here with us, and she's been in the beauty industry now for a year, and she's going to give us some tips.
Yes.
And she's going to talk to us about what beauty means to her.
Yes.
And she's going to talk about some of the great things she's been doing in the community, and we're going to award her with some warm welcoming. You know, get in that comments. Let's get interesting. Let's talk about some lashes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some skincare. Let's talk about what's important, not only to you, but to the message that you want to put out.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you so much. Hey everybody, my name is Tamara, informally Mar, and socially at Grenade_Mar. I'm the owner of Not Your Average Aesthetics. I'm the owner of Minks Monthly LLC, as well as the owner of Not Your Average Exposure. I am a licensed esthetician. I'm a published and professional makeup artist. I do body sculpting. I'm a wax specialist. I do teeth whitening and tooth gems. I also do facial, so I'm a skincare expert as well. So I teach you how to take care of your skin, and I treat the skin in the meantime. Okay, so I'm currently at J-Lux Beauty Bar, which is 1434 South Hamilton Road. We have 3 great estheticians in there and a hairstylist. We're really a one-stop shop, so you can come in there and get your baddie on. Okay, you'll walk in with your shoulders all turned in, and you'll walk out with your shoulders and your head turned high. Okay, but yeah, it's a one-stop shop. You can come in there and get your lashes done. You can come get a facial. You can get full body waxing. You can get your body sculpted, teeth gems, teeth whitening. You can literally come out looking like a whole new person. Brow tinting. Lash clusters. Should I go on? 5 hours later. Say. But yes, so those are just some services that I offer, and I'm in there with a group of wonderful ladies. It's really a family in there. So, girl, you come and get some of the sisterhood. Come talk about what's going on in your life, sis. Okay, and feel confident while you're doing it. Okay.
How long does those last? When you guys apply, like how long are you guys guaranteeing your clients that these lashes are gonna be?
Yeah, so lashes, they last for about 3 weeks to a month. You want to come in for a 3-week fill once they start falling out. I mean, it honestly is really up to the person that's getting their lashes done. Everybody has their own look and their own aesthetic. I know there's some material girls that come in there and they get their lashes done every week, whereas there might be a corporate cutie that comes in and she might get her lashes done once a month. So
okay, so what are some of those comments that you get when you say you start off with a person and they may not be so confident about their lash, and then once you get done, what does that look like for a person?
You said, what does it look like?
Yeah, like, maybe you get somebody in your chair, they may not be as confident without their lashes, and then bam, they get their lashes, and then, just want to know what are some of those stories that you hear before and after, maybe a week later, and say, hey, look, girl, I had this interview, and, do you get those type of vibes?
Yes, I honestly, I'll see ladies coming in with their lashes, messed up, or they're coming in to get a feel, and they're not feeling as confident because some of their lashes are falling out. So I literally can see some of the young ladies after I show them their lashes, they're so relieved. That they're and a lot of times they'll say, I'm back to me, right? So people, they feel off without their lashes, and then when they put their lashes on and then their look comes together, their aesthetic comes together, it's like, I'm back. So I've seen a lot of people walk in with their shoulders curled in and walk out with their shoulders curled back. Okay. So lashes is a big confidence booster.
Good.
Life happens, lashes help. So
that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's a great segue for just skincare, and just talk about taking care of yourself and healthcare and all that good stuff. So let's just kind of briefly touch on that.
Yeah.
And then I'll hop in there with you, and then we'll get some other conversations going. So we'll use that segue though to just kind of bridge into skincare and what
Yeah.
that looks like.
Yeah, so skincare. So skincare is so important, and a lot of people, they don't understand the importance of skincare. But one, we have to protect ourselves from the sun. Um, it's no purpose to buy expensive product penetrating products for your skin if you are not going to protect those products that you just place on your skin by the sun. The sun, it gives off UV rays that penetrates each person's skin a little bit differently. Caucasian people, they get sunburn. African American people, we also get sunburn because I'm African American and I personally get sunburn. But just depending on the person, it depends on how the sun does affect your skin. But if you get dark, that means the sun is definitely penetrating your skin, and that you should definitely be putting on SPF, putting on some sunscreen and things like that. Another thing that I recommend for skincare is making sure that you are exfoliating your skin. That's a lot of people, they'll have ingrown hairs and they don't exfoliate every week, and they're like, well, why do I have ingrown hair? And the next person does. Well, the next person skin might not require them to exfoliate as much or as harsh. So exfoliate your skin, whether it be with a chemical or with an actual implement like a dry brush or something like that. But yeah, skincare is so important. And the skin is the biggest organ on your body, so you got to make sure you protect it. Okay.
Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in here with you and talk some more.
Okay.
Yes. Welcome to AS1ONE again. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're commenting. Make sure you're sharing. Make sure you're liking. Make sure you're visiting the page as AS1ONE. Okay? Make sure you're doing that right now. We're going to take a little pause, get some drink. Go ahead and do it. Like, follow, subscribe. I didn't wait for you. Go ahead. All right, now that that's over with, I just want to say thank you. But we're still here with Tamara, and we are talking about, protecting your skin. And I've been getting 25 all week. I'm not even going to tell you my age. I'm just going to leave it at that. I've been getting 25, and I take that. So I feel like I'm doing the thing necessary to protect my skin. But, she's going to enlighten me more on some things that I can do that can help me even more, maybe get 21. Now, that's a goal.
So I do want to say, you've been getting 25. I've been getting 24 because of the sunscreen that I use. Do you use sunscreen?
I do not.
Okay.
Not yet, anyway, because I don't see the importance of it. But maybe if I'm enlightened, I'm always open to, the next phase of taking care of myself. Is,
Yeah.
I have to look this good for the people here in the comment section.
Yes. Do you see how hydrated his skin is? Like, he has some great moisturized skin, but he is literally allowing the sun to take away all of that moisture, whereas if he was to put on a sunscreen, it would last him all throughout the day. So yeah.
Okay, well, where can I get it? Do you guys offer those products? What is the right product that I need to be using? Why is it important for me to use it? And I was thinking that I was always told that the sun was good for me.
Yes. So I do agree that the sun is very good for you. The sun does give off vitamin D, and that is very necessary for us in our bodies and functioning and things like that. But the sun is too much of anything is too much, right? So the sun, the way that it penetrates our skin, we still have to have some sort of protection. It's a ball of fire.
Okay.
So just think about that. If you touch some fire, you're close enough to some fire, you're going to burn your skin and it's going to cause discoloration. So yeah, you got to protect yourself from the sun. But I would recommend, depending on the strength that you have. So you might have sunscreen 30, which is good for like Midwest areas where you might get a lot of rainy weather, a lot of wintry weather, and some sun every now and then, right? But SPF 50 would be more for like Miami. I'm gonna be hitting the sun, and the sun is kind of direct daily. Or our summer days as well here in Ohio, or SPF 70 where you're literally spending your time on a California beach, you're hitting the waves and things like that. So it's so important to protect your skin, especially with your location and where you are.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So definitely will. I do see the importance. I'm, trying to apply those. You guys trying to apply it.
Yeah.
Make sure you're following up on her links and her page and getting those products, because at least it's very important. Who are you getting these messages from, and who products are you using? This is a professional. She's went to school for it. She understands the product. It's somebody you can trust. So you're not just buying blindly. You're buying somebody you can trust, and make sure you're picking up those products and make sure you're supporting her. We want to say shout out to Smith. Hopefully he dropped a clip right here where he went and he got his skincare taken care of. And,
he sure did.
Show her some love, and so she can show you her little bit of her skills that she had. Not a little bit of skills. Her very, very humongous talent that she possesses, and she's going to continue to go far with it. And I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, thank you.
But I do want to touch on, you talked about health issues with not taking care of, like, maybe your skin and the ingrowing hair and stuff like that. So I know you might have told me a little bit about your mud, but let's get back into that. I really want to hear what your mud is, why this is important to you, and just that message.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, so the reason why this is so important to me is because if you can't believe it, there was a point in my life where I wasn't as confident in myself. I had irregular hair growth, so I basically, I had hair everywhere, the places that it was supposed to be and places that it wasn't supposed to be. Let's just put it like that. So I ended up going to a dermatologist about it. A dermatologist told me to go to a gynecologist. I ended up finding out that I had a condition called PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. So if you know any ladies that also, have, they're hairy or have, hormonal imbalance, that might be something that they're going through. So you may want to suggest that they go to a gynecologist to get x-ray, or a dermatologist to at least get looked at. But I found out I had PCOS, and I felt like the dermatologist wasn't telling me enough information about my skin. So I ended up going to school to become an esthetician. I wanted to find out about my skin, my condition, and I wanted to feel like I had more control in my life. And so I decided to do that, and now I offer facials and full body waxing, so I can now manage it for myself, which is great. I feel empowered. How about that? So I feel empowered. But that's my mud. That's kind of where it all came from. And where my journey that necessarily started, but where it really took a big kickoff, because I've been in the industry for about 5 years doing makeup as an on-site makeup artist, and I've done a lot of collaborations with a lot of well-known people in the city, and a lot of people that are not well-known. So I'm an all-around verse type of gal. So yeah, that's my mud.
Okay, you heard it here. She's telling you a little bit about what balance is. Honestly, that's why here in that conversation, everything, it has to have a balance. Whether it's too much water could drown you, too much sun could penetrate you, too much hair could cause
self-confidence.
Your body to not being and that's another thing, because you're saying this now, and I just reminded me of another conversation we had on this very same channel when we was talking about just I think it was a gentleman who has a gun business, and he was talking about how important it is for your pH balance to be okay, for you to have your CC dubs.
Yeah.
Because you may just be off, your scent might be off, and somebody could piss you off, which is now making you unconfident, and then you could do something that's just tragedy that just because you was off. So it just goes back to that real full circle conversation of how important balance is in everything we do in all aspects. So definitely proud of what you're doing, and
thank you.
AS1ONE is here to let you know you have a family on this channel. We want to continue to follow your growth. We want to continue to see you do great things. I know you just had an event.
Yes, I did.
Let's talk a little bit about your event. But before we get on the event, I want to tell about What you over there blinging? You shining? What's going on there? Is that grills? Like, what's up, Ty? Hit her one time, Ty.
Ty.
Yeah, tell her what you got going on there.
So these are actually tooth gems. So that's a service that I offer as well. I offer tooth gem services as well as teeth whitening services. I actually recently did an event, and at the event, I decided to bling out my teeth just to show people that this is a service that I offer. So there was a couple people that were interested. It ended up being a great event, great turnout, a lot of networking opportunities. Yeah. So I was really excited about it. But yep, so I do offer tooth gems. You can get one tooth gem to start off for $30. And you know, just start off with something little and then you build your way up if you want, you know, a little bit more. So yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we'll wrap this up here. Just kind of touching home base because it's really important for me. And she always make fun of me because this is my best friend. She's like, oh, you always talk about the community and things like that. But I'm really passionate about being a STEM in my community.
Yeah.
Now we're all not perfect. I want to say, first of all, I want to apologize to our people. I know we've been slow on the content, but we're getting ready to hit the gas and follow us, continue to follow us because really this stuff comes from the heart. It's nothing written. You know, when I talk to people, I really want to know how they feel. You know, so I don't try to really, you know, program it. You know, because it's not real. Like everything I say is like it's real. I don't even know how to say it. I don't need a pen or a paper or a pad. This is I love y'all. I want y'all to know. So you know, as we come to this channel and as I focus on what's important to as one, and I can speak for Smith as well because he does a lot in his community, and we always want to bring it back to those people who don't have a voice. You know, those 8, those 9-year-olds. You know, what do we say to them? How do we say, hey, look, it's important for you to take care of yourself. It's important for you to, you know, be confident and really get into the self-care at such a young age. I'll give y'all a story before we let the professional speak, okay? Because I'm not the professional. So, when I had to be about maybe 13, and my cousin, it was Christmas, a holiday time, you know, you give people Christmas gifts and stuff like that. So we did like a Secret Santa, and I think my cousin had my name, and then her sister had our name. So she was in charge of buying like me and my other cousin stuff because somehow how it happened. She was our older cousin. She got our names right, so she took upon herself to get us those bod spray for Christmas. Those bod, remember those bod spray?
Yeah, hot bod.
Yeah, I want your bod. Like,
yeah.
And I was like, I felt so insulted. And I was just like, why would you give me like, do I stink? Like, but that's how I took it. But hey, I guess what she was trying to tell me was, you know, self-care.
Yeah.
Self-care, but
ladies love a man that smell good.
But she could have probably did it a different way. But I mean, not giving bod spray. She could have got me Axe.
Oh gosh, you want all the what's it where they screaming? Oh no, he didn't need Axe.
I could have got Axe, you know, but bod spray. I mean, it was just that much. I didn't even really use it because I felt like it wasn't enough.
Yeah, but you know.
But yeah, that's mine.
Yeah. Self-care is so important. So she was just probably trying to teach you a little self-care.
Or she was being insulting.
She wasn't being insulting. She was teaching him, cousin. You was teaching him a little bit of self-care because well, I was gonna say because you don't wear deodorant now, and she was but.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, but she was just showing you a little.
She's being funny.
No,
she was helping out.
No, she was.
Thank you.
Is that all she got?
Thank you, cuz. That's all she.
It's
like, I mean, I don't know. She might put a toothbrush in there, deodorant. I don't know. I don't know. I felt like she was
trying to be funny.
I felt some shade. Let's just say.
Just say that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
when I was 12. I could have been.
True. Yeah.
Just coming from a basketball game, you know.
Or something like that. Yeah. But at the same time, I feel like she could have probably went about it a different way. Maybe had a conversation with your mom, had your mom talk to you, or something like that. But with her being family, she probably felt comfortable enough to just buy you the gift and just hope that you would use it. Yeah. But self-care is so important, you know what I'm saying? And so she was trying to teach you the best that she could. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you, Emily.
Yeah. Oh, now you calling her out. Sorry, Emily. I'm so sorry. Shame, shame, shame. I don't wanna go to Mexico.
No, I just want to ask you a couple questions on camera. I really want to know how you feel.
About what?
So, if you could be anything in the world, would you be a toothpick?
No. If I had options to be anything I wanted in the world, it wouldn't be a toothpick. It would be like Beyonce or something.
I thought maybe because you do like teeth cleaning. I thought like toothpick was pretty good thing to be.
Maybe floss. No, but still, I wouldn't choose to be floss.
So you wouldn't be flossy?
I am flossy. I ain't gotta choose to be flossy.
Okay, last question. How do you feel about
No, he said he got one. Smith got one. Talk about last question.
Oh, my bad, Smith. I'm asking then Smith gonna ask. How do you feel about like when people post on Instagram and it's like a really good post and they take it down and then like you don't get to see the post? Like how does that make you feel?
I don't like when people do that, like delete posts. Like what you deleting the post for? Like give people opportunity to see it.
But if it was like a really good post and everybody was talking about it, but you missed out and it was like nowhere else. But people like I seen it, Smith seen it, you know, everybody around you saw it, like how would that make you feel? Would you feel like shutting down your Instagram?
No, I would never shut down my Instagram. Absolutely not. No, but I would try to look it up on Google or on YouTube to try to see it.
It's not that nobody screen recorded it.
Or nothing.
Nothing. You just like missed out on like, just imagine like you missed out on,
It'll be on Twitter.
Like Twitter shut down for like that week.
Why? What did Elon Musk do? Why is it shut down?
Huh?
Why is Twitter shut down?
That's what I'm saying. It's about Elon Musk. Just imagine you missed a great clip about like Elon Musk and now Twitter shut down and like you can't find it. How does that make you feel?
What's crazy is I don't trust Elon Musk, so I would feel fine. Okay.
Would that affect like your skin care in any way? Like
honestly, your emotions can come through your skin. So yeah. Sure. Your emotions can come through your skin. Yeah, I agree. If you are feeling lazy and stuff and you're not doing a skincare routine, a couple days later, it'll pop up. It'll show.
You want to play TikTok now? Oh, Smith got a question.
So if you could be a facial product, which one would you be?
Oh, see, that's a good one. Okay. If I could be...
Smith, was you asking me or her?
Her.
You too. You could answer too. We know his would be soap, water, soap. Okay, but I'm so weak. Okay, so if I could be a skincare product, what would I be? I would probably be a moisturizer.
Why?
So not because I'm lubricating the skin. You know what I mean?
There you have it. I'll be a skin.
How do you like your Minks Monthly?
Yeah. That's it. Okay, so right now in Ohio, okay, there's been like an influx of like rats. I don't know if you've been hearing about it. It's like a bunch of rats in Ohio, and it's like infested with like all types of rats everywhere. I guess it started like a year ago on the west side, and now they're like moving everywhere. And it's like how does that make you feel like this is happening here in your city? How do we control it before it like a breakout?
First of all, I don't know how to control it. I ain't no exterminator. Though. I don't even got rats, so don't be even spreading them rumors, okay? No, but honestly, didn't even hear about it. So that really sucks. I don't have rats, so I didn't even know that was literally a thing and that it was going on. I feel sorry for the people that are going through it. Nobody has told me like, hey girl, I got rats. So yeah,
it's a lot of like you gotta watch the news. It's everywhere.
Yeah, I haven't been. Yeah, I've been so busy servicing you ladies and gentlemen that I don't have time to watch the news. So I actually get my news from my clients. So come in and give me some news.
Hey, make sure you're liking, commenting, and subscribing. Okay, we'll move on to the next subject. We just want to give you guys a couple things that I like, and if you have a topic, you can let me know too. Okay. I'm just like going off the head right here. Okay. So another thing I want to touch on: Juneteenth. Do you think it's important or not?
Juneteenth is so important. African American people needed their own Independence Day, okay? Because even the 4th of July, even though it's the United States Independence Day, when the 4th of July was being celebrated, African American people were still enslaved. So what are we really celebrating? because we weren't independent until
So it is
Juneteenth.
important or not? Yes or no?
It's very important, and we need to make sure that we're celebrating it.
To who?
For the next generation, our youth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So next topic. To all these young people that stealing Kias, why don't they steal BMWs?
I think Kias has some issues with they have faulty.
The only thing that's like kind of like a low hanging fruit is like if you're gonna steal a car, don't just steal like a nice car.
But Kias are nice cars, just depending on the year and how they take care of them. I feel
Would you
like
rather cry in a Kia or cry in a Mercedes Benz?
I would prefer to cry in a Mercedes Benz. I'm not gonna lie. Now, if you was to ask me if I was to, would I prefer to cry in a Mercedes Benz or a Honda? I'm gonna say a Honda.
You crying in a Honda over a Mercedes Benz?
I'm a Honda girl.
Is that
period.
you got a Honda
yes.
right now? Wait till you get a Benz.
No, I'm weak.
Okay. So with all this gun violence, do you think that gun kill people or people kill people?
I think that people kill people, but I do believe that it shouldn't be as easy access as it is to like some people. Like they get easy access to obtain a gun, and now I think in Ohio you don't need a license to carry and conceal weapons. So I feel like
Do you claim Bow Wow being from Ohio?
I do. I say he's from my city. I always loved Bow Wow. Even when he did fall off a little bit, even when he was beating on some women, I was like, he still make good music. Just like I think R. Kelly still makes good music. Now, if he was to make some new music, I'll listen to it, but I ain't trying to replay it. But
You think R. Kelly did it?
I know for a fact R. Kelly did it. It was too many people, too many stories. Now, I do believe that some of the parents was probably paid off a little bit and was like, well, it's okay.
Do you listen to R. Kelly?
Still? I personally don't listen to R. Kelly still, but I have heard him. Like, I work at a shop. I've heard him being played at the shop, and I might be like, oh, this was my song. I ain't heard this since he got locked up. I ain't heard this since he got locked up. So,
do you rather a short guy or a tall guy?
A tall guy. I'm tall, so I'm not gonna play with you.
Do you rather a guy with money or a guy that's like trying to get his stuff together?
What kind of question is that?
I'm just saying, we young.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we know the answer to that.
Oh,
Next
no.
question.
We're going to answer because everybody knows that answer. I want a guy that's well off. I want a guy that's going to be able to protect me and provide.
Do you want the bus driver or do you want the guy that owns the bus company?
I want the guy that owns the bus company because they're going to, have more time to spend with me because all they're doing is managing, but, they're managing a business. So it's a lot of phone work and it might not be as much hands-on. And I'm probably going to see more profits than me being with a bus driver. No offense to bus drivers out there.
In your relationship, when you are in a relationship, do you bring something to the table or are you the table?
What does that mean? Am I the table? When you say that, you mean like, what's that mean?
What does it mean to you? We're just answering.
So when I'm in a relationship, I like to bring something to the table, but I also feel like I am the table as well. You feel me? I have a lot to offer to someone. I'm 32, no kids, single professional.
So you feel like you're better than the guy you're with because you're at the table. And then you're asking him to bring his chair and sit next to the table.
Yeah, he's going to have to bring something to the table,
so
too.
He's not the table?
He might be the table as well. We might just be two tables sitting next to each other.
There's two tables. So then who's sitting?
What you mean?
If it's two tables, who's sitting at the table?
You confusing me. Okay, everybody listen. I'm
it's two
a catch.
tables, who's sitting at the table? It can't be two tables.
I'm a catch.
Okay.
I'm basically saying I'm a catch, and the person that I'm dating is going to be a catch.
Are you a head or your neck?
I think I'm a neck. I like to do a lot of supporting.
Good question.
A lot of supporting. I'll support my clients. I'll support my people. I support my friends. So.
Hey, we're going to close it up, guys. You guys got a little fast-paced answer question session. Let us know in the comment if you like these. We'll keep these going, okay? This is a little game that we made up, courtesy of Grenade Moore.
going buying beauty tips like a video.
Well, we thank you. We always here at AS1. You know, we're glad to have you. We're glad to have anybody on our show. You know, to bless us and to give us some of these good graces and some of the flavors that's out here, so we can kind of get a taste and share it with the rest of the world. I want to speak on behalf of AS1 and just say thank you. I want to shout out Smith Francois, for creating this environment and this. It's always a pleasure, coming to the Hades headquarters and shooting these amazing memories, that's gonna last. And just kind of close up and just say we pray for your business to grow. We continue to congratulate you, and this platform is for you, and anybody else who's doing something at your magnitude. And we're going to continue to say,
make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to AS1ONE.